Hello, beloved cosmic familia collective, and welcome back to this channel. This is Soul Sisters of the Violet Flame, coming back again to touch back a little bit on what I put out yesterday for the dudes with cameras, guys with cameras, gals with cameras, and the visionaries. Only I had a little more of a ring to it yesterday. So we're going to get back into that. We're going to jump back into that energy for a little while this morning, as it is still in the AM, but grand rising, grand evening, grand afternoon, wherever you are. Before I get started with the cards, I'm going to say a quick prayer. Much gratitude and thank you so very much for tuning in. Source of all it is, was, and will ever be, I thank you today and each and every day for all that you do and all that you do through me. I call upon you at this time to guide me in summoning the Ascended Masters, Prophets, and Archangel Michael for protection and guidance. Please surround us in your light of protection throughout our day. Be at our side and guide our words and actions to come from a place of love. Please clear our energy and vibration completely of negative thoughts and beliefs, releasing fears and self-limiting beliefs. Help us to fully and completely experience love, light, and joy that is present in every moment. Guide our path for our highest and greatest good. So it is, so it is, so it is. And so mote it be. All right. Here we go. Sliding over the smudging bowl. We are going to, again, get back on board with the DWC GWC and Visionary energy that we tapped into yesterday. Bringing in the Akashic Smack Stack first. For a little more context, whatever comes out. This is going to be freestyle, beginning with this deck, and trusting that my eyes will lead me to the next one when it's divine time. Here we go. Understand that the majority of these cards are affirmations. Oh, and the first to come out actually hit the floor. One moment. Ah, yes. Mission accomplished. Okay, next. Challenge accepted. So, this tells me that for those of you who have been coming back out of hiatus, you are kicking it into high gear. I see integrity in those words, beloveds. True integrity. Ah, yes. From the bottom of the deck we have, friend or enemy, they are teachers. Be thankful for what you learn from others, even if it doesn't resonate. So yes, whether it's getting over the BS or just getting over yourselves. Everyone is a teacher in some way. And to even resonate at some point and no longer resonate, or sometimes resonate and sometimes not so much. Like, come on now. I'm hearing you can love someone deeply and still see when they're starting to sound like a constant drip, 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 drip. Oh, goodness. Opening up to a split, we have Gemini energy in the building. Again. Oh, my goodness. Can sometimes be playful, but that pick-me energy is really standing out to me. First to start a fight, last to back down. But also likes to be the life of the party, like the pick me, impulsive, but also inconsistent, one who stretches the truth and exaggerates, especially exaggerating to impress others. However, those who know, you know, and expect your best each day, as well as praising it in advance. Alright, one more shuffle. And here we go. Oh. Your sincere prayers will be answered once you command them into life. Notice it says command and not demand. And we have Leos in the building. Yes, a tendency for dramatics if they feel they aren't getting attention. Sometimes funny though. Theatrical for sure. Always tending to focus on themselves. Drama lovers. But I'm seeing a blessing coming in the 5th house in terms of romance and self-expression, as well as the house of pleasure and creativity. Vivacious. Tell us more. Please do tell us more. Here we go. Through the Akashic Smack stack. You have done all you can do for now. Do without doing and everything gets done. The power of love is ignited by compassion, initiated by appreciation. And I sincerely felt as though some of you, when I tapped in yesterday, were not feeling very appreciated at all. Warm heart and nurturer, and you have an infectious laugh. Being guided to protect your energies at this time, actually, and block whatever it is that had you feeling less than appreciated. For some of you, you were dealing with issues along the lines of Others being more in the fast lane type of energy when you're over here like, look, we are not microwaves, we are slow cookers. And not only that, you understand that the long shot most certainly is worth it. Some people just aren't in it for the long shot. They're just in it for the 15 seconds of clicks so that they could loose your energy to build themselves and then ghost you. And it cuts twice as deep when it's someone you care about. In comes the blue jay feather, turning our way like, yep, she's speaking the truth. Cutting losses and closing doors, and there it is. Wow, opening positive new doors. I choose to let go of negative beliefs. I am enough. You do have a bona fide destiny. God's spark helps us co-create and manifest our destiny. That's ignition of the Sacred Heart. Incoming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next level, love. And Scorpio energy has entered the conversation. Hello, Scorpios. 8th house, transformation, taboo topics, sex, well, yeah. Death, rebirth, intimacy. What is standing out the most here? Tendency to be possessive and jealous for some. It's giving me that I was only here for a good time, not for a long time. Thanks for the fun kind of vibes. Like just totally low vibe energy that you don't want around you anyway. I promise you that. I'm also getting fierce loyalty was seriously standing out to me. And to a degree, what you have experienced with that low vibe energy still has you like up in the air about how you were bamboozled, you were railroaded, absolutely steamrolled, dudes. But now accepting the past as history and the future as unknown. But I'm getting that the future is not entirely unknown, meaning the now, because I don't read for the future. I don't get it's really, I think some of you already have all 4 aces up your sleeve. That's what I heard. But there's a transmutation that occurred, beloveds. A transmutation that occurred, and I'm being guided to reach for the Tattoo Tarot. Okay. Just get that book out of the way because we don't need it. feeling guided to direct you as the listeners to take about 7 slow, deep breaths. And then we are going to get this show on the road. All right. Feel that protection around you as we cleanse ourselves and the area and these messages with Apollo and the Sage for us. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Once again, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Taking back authority over your lives. With Temperance right behind that. Restoring balance. And earlier on, I said that for some of you, I feel as though you have all 4 aces up your sleeve. You are coming, your comeback, your come up is going to be fierce, beloveds. It's going to be epic. It's going to be Legends Never Die kind of energy. Oh yeah. Are you picking up what I'm putting down, beloveds? DWCs, GWCs, and Visionaries. This one's for you. We see you. Oh yeah. We're going to give it one more shuffle and a tap. Alright, and we had the King of Coins turn over inside the deck. The true diamond in the rough. Oh yeah. Not necessarily a mature masculine. Earth sign. Easy on the elemental reference. Coming in with that, one moment please. As we are going to need both feathers for this. Devil energy, but I'm not getting anything sinister from this card. I'm just covering certain areas to be within the standards of the platform here. 2002, as I said that, yes. Mirroring policy and procedure to a degree in terms of certain presence. I'm getting like an absolute release of some kind that occurred. Some of you may have even had to go to like the middle of the woods and like just bellow to the top of your lungs until you were just like totally spent, because what you had to offer on the more like paranormal or parapsychology or just anything under the umbrella of spiritual, even or just someone who's extremely devout to their mission and their calling and their purpose, as well as someone who is extremely generous. And even though you had to like do this releasing here of the past, you had to break the chains, so to speak, break what was binding you over here. Your core remained intact. That diamond is the hardest substance on the planet. And carve your name in glass. Let's be real. Ah, yes. Alright, what else? What else is this about? Oh, the truth. The truth. Wow. Some of you released the truth. I'm feeling as though sometime around the 13th of a month is significant. And it was like not even really so much about facing your fears, to stand on your truth, but also realizing that there was absolutely no benefit whatsoever in remaining in the situations you were dealing with. Understand that some changes bring about a little bit of grieving. 2424 on the timer as I looked up at the camera. The truth of the matter is, this energy was here to guide you in releasing. And this was like the final farewell to that old, scabby, crusty, dusty, inappreciative, looser energy. Like, hashtag Lucifer. If I ever saw one for myself. Let's be real. Some of you had to go through a major self-check-in here as well. Transmuting, also meaning transcendence here. Transcendence. Upgrades, promotions, initiations, divine initiations. As a matter of fact, with that Ace of Swords intact. Ooh, I didn't even have time to ask a question. The card flew out and hit the floor. You know what that means. Some honorable mentions coming to the door here. Not quite looking your way yet. But with this King of Swords, at least they're somewhat meeting you at eye level. Whenever it is they come your way, which is irrelevant to you because you're over here facing the world and facing your truth, honoring every part of your story, beloveds. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Justice card. And the beautiful Archangel Raquel holding the scales and the sword. This is not what you would typically think of when you hear the word justice here. Actually, we're going to put this over here, even though this energy is not opposing to you. The air sign, air energy over here is not, they're not an op, as some of you silly willy nillies would say. But yeah, they are coming through to match your energy and work together to balance things back out again. And this is why I believe that, because the Tower is in reverse. So they're coming in with a new torch under your tushy to help clear away all the negative voltage, so to speak, and shine some light on where you are still a solid dude, you are still a solid gal. A little, I don't even want to say broken. This doesn't look broken to me. No. This just tells me that these cracks are there, as the illusion of being separate from this light, this line going across here, giving the illusion that this is separate from this. No, it is all one. Shining light on. And also for you, those cracks are for your light to shine through as they shine their light in on you. Only you will know what that means to you when it either clicks in your mind that it's already happening, or it's about to happen. Like anytime now. Anytime now. Yeah, there's some inspirational energy coming your way. But I'm hearing look both ways because of the compass on his chest. I heard look both ways. Always weigh the pros and the cons before making a solid agreement. But look now, this is inspiration coming through. But it's not coming off as like borrowed, or like it's not like you have exhausted all of your avenues at all. It's like they want to come in and shine even more limelight on you in an equal give and take kind of manner. There it is. Equal give and take. Coming through. Everything is going to work out in your favor. Oh yeah. Infinitely in your favor. This is the year of 888 showing up. No worry about getting through that gate. We are the gate. That's right, beloveds. Don't you forget it. Someone's coming through to remind you. Somebody has your 6, and that's for sure. For sure. One more shuffle. Yeah, and that 6 of Swords did not want to go away when I put it back in the deck. So out it comes. 6 of Swords. Because there's more to learn from this. more to learn from the Six of Swords here. Not anything to be concerned about. Can't be held down anymore. This is freedom with that 9 of coins. Freedom. That's right. Successful self-employment for some of you, of course. The DWCs, the GWCs, and Visionaries. We are the BYOBs of the vocational fundamentals and dynamics. Major windfalls coming in. Major windfalls coming in. And with that Six of Swords, there's going to be a lot more traveling involved. But defenses are up this time. Moving on up. That's right. Moving on up. And the truth is all up in the middle of it. So, yeah. Defenses are up. With that Death card in reverse. I was just talking about releasing yeah. Switching things up, mixing things up in terms of relationships. It's like, where is it? Wherever the devil energy came in was right around the time when I said some of you even had to take some time to get over yourselves, right along with getting over others to some extent here. But you already did that. And now here is the actual release. So it was like you were already over it before you even came out of hermit mode. Because to some degree, some of you are still in contemplation. But, as I was just trying to say, transmuting this energy into something great with that 9 of coins. You did the shadow work. You, and for those of you who don't understand what that may mean, ego deaths, certain sacrifices have to be made from time to time, intermittently, of the lower self in order to create space for the higher self. But also understanding that the separation of the light and the darkness here is an illusion. But what isn't an illusion is the light coming in support of you, as well as the light coming out. There, notice the beaming. There's also light coming from you through these cracks for you to shine your light. And look at these people coming in from every direction to hold you up on the days when sometimes you do feel as though you've exhausted every avenue, until you go a little deeper. And you give up that lower version of yourself for something greater, a greater version of yourself. Your higher self wins. Thank you so very much, beloveds, for tuning in, and brightest blessings.